Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Murphy from the Upton Town Library, and today is a video on how to make this cute little paper kitty cat. This is a craft we talked about at our pajama story time the other day when we did a story time all about cats. So I have a couple samples here to show you. They're pretty easy to make, and you only need a few things that you probably have at home. So let me show you what you're going to need today, and then we'll make it. You will need some kind of paper. Now for these guys here, I just used white printer paper, and this was some orange craft paper I had. Today we're going to make one using construction paper. Really, whatever you have will work. You would like to have a ruler if you like being a little more precise. You'll need a pair of scissors, glue stick. I'm going to use this little Dixie cup, this little paper cup, to do some tracing today. It'd be a pen or a pencil to do your tracing, and then something to do your decorations with. So I've got some markers here. If you have crayons, that would work well too. So I'm going to tilt my screen down so you can see exactly how we make this kitty cat. All right, so this is just a 9 by 12 piece of paper. Regular printer paper is 8.5 by 11. Really doesn't matter. This is just a little bit bigger. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take one end of the paper. If you make it horizontally, your cat will be bigger. I'm going to make it this short end way, so that's the size that I made these little guys with. And we're going to measure out about a couple inches. I'm not even measuring it. I'm just going to eyeball. That's about how much you need to draw. This is going to make the main body of our cat. So we're going to cut that out. Okay. So you'll end up with a rectangle like this. We'll set that to one side. We're also going to make the head for our cat. So here it is like that. You can see it's about the size of a cup. That works out well if you make this smaller size. And what we're going to do is trace the circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we can add some ears. We can add our face. Right now we're just going to cut that out. And we can cut that. I'll go kind of quickly. But you can take your time at home and be as decorative as you like. I made the two cats that I made out of the orange and white paper because those are kind of what my cats look like at home. So I was having a little fun with it. All right, so we've got our little head. Now, even from this scrap, I could just carefully cut out my tail for the cat. I don't even have to draw it. If you want, you can, but I like to not be wasteful, so I like using every little scrap I can. So there's my tail, and I think at this point I'm going to draw some ears a little more on my cat, some little eyes, nose, little mouth, and whiskers coming out. Certainly you can be more decorative than that. All right, so putting it together, not that hard. I'm going to set that to one side. You're going to take your strip of paper and you're going to bring it in so that they meet in the middle. Let me fold that again and show you. Just folding it in so they meet right in the middle. And you want to try and be as centered as you can, because then you're going to take your glue stick and you're going to put glue just on top of one of those flaps. And this is how our cat will get put together. Just like that. Okay, let me take that apart and show you how I did it again. So glue on one half, and then they go together, one on top of the other. And that will give you that little body. And then all you need to do is glue the head on. Now when you glue the head onto the body, you don't want glue over the whole thing, just on the chin part, just on the bottom, because the top kind of sticks off, so there's no sense in putting glue on there. And there we are. Oh, looking cute, looking cute. And same thing with the tail, just on the bottom part. Sticking up in the back. You can make any kind of tail you like. One of my cats usually has a little candy cane hook in her tail, so I could have done that. This is a little pointier. This one is a little rounded on the tail. So there we have our kitty cats all together. So that's a pretty easy craft you can make at home. You could make any kind of animal really like this, but our story time was about cats the other night. So we made these. You can make dogs, rabbits, anything you can think of that has this kind of body, and that would work out. You could make a little puppet show with these afterwards. So thanks for tuning in, and good luck making your kitty cat crafts. If you make one and you want to share it to me, share it to my email, lmurphy@cwmars.org. I'd love to see your creations. Bye, everybody.